Desiree Stafford, super excited to be here with you today because we're talking about one of my favorite topics, and that is how to make money consistently in your business without overwhelm. This is one of my favorite topics. Again, I'm Desiree Stafford. I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, and I serve coaches and consultants, and I help them make more money in their business. More specifically, I help them add $10,000 to their monthly income. And today I want to talk to you about how you can do that without overwhelm. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I speak to so many entrepreneurs, brilliant, talented entrepreneurs who are not making money consistently. They're working tirelessly. They're pouring hours and hours of their time on Facebook, writing content, trying different strategies, trying different social media platforms. They're really good at what they do. They help their clients get amazing results, but they're not making the kind of money that they need. Hey, Beck, how are you? But they're not making the kind of money that they need to support themselves. And that frustrates me. It frustrates me because I believe, one of the reasons that we start a business is, yes, we want to make a massive impact. Yes, we want to help people. At the same time, we also need to be able to take care of ourselves. We need to be able to provide for ourselves and for our family and do the things that we want to do in our lives, not just work a business day in and day out and not see the financial reward for that. So that's why I want to talk to you today about how you can make money consistently in your business without killing yourself, without working yourself to death, right? And to me, the simplest way to do that is to stop undercharging and undervaluing your services. It took me a long time to really own my shit, to really own the results that I help my clients achieve. Sometimes they weren't always tangible results, so it was very difficult for me to kind of hold on to that. But once I did, I was then able to price based on the result that my clients get, not based on my time, not based on what anybody else is charging in the marketplace, but based on the outcome that a client experiences through working with me. So the client does the work, yes. I am the catalyst. I help the client achieve whatever result they're after. So I may have a client who wants to make more money. In addition to helping that client, thanks for the hearts, by the way, in addition to helping that client make more money, there's a lot of internal work that I'm doing with a client, getting her to a point of feeling, resilient, getting her to a point of feeling that she's self-sufficient, that once we're done with our work together, she can totally continue to run her business the way that she needs to run it, making money on a consistent basis, feeling empowered that she can do this on her own, right? That's a big deal. I've had clients who've worked with me. Yes, we got them the money that they wanted to make, but we also increased their sense of confidence and their sense of self-worth, and that improved their relationships. Or sometimes, they were able to attract a better quality client, which gave them more peace of mind. So there's a lot of intangible benefits to the work that I do with my clients. But I am clear that the result that I focus on is helping my client make more money. Right? But I'm also aware of those intangible results. And when I think about pricing my programs, I base it on all of that. I base it on how much a client will make after working with me, like the skills and the tools that I give them so that they know how much they can make and that they start making that money. And I also look at those intangible benefits that I just mentioned to you, because all of that counts. Right? All of that counts. And when you start pricing based on the result, based on the benefit, hey, Charlotte, how are you? When you start basing your pricing on the results, not on your time, not on what anybody else is charging, then you can start to really see the value. Then you can actually start charging a higher dollar amount. And that's how you can make money consistently without working your tail off. So I've had clients go from charging $100 an hour to charging $3,000 for packages. I've had clients go from $500 programs to $5,000 packages, right? So this can be done. And if you don't have the support right now, it might seem a little bit scary, or it might feel like you can't do it, but trust me, you can, if you get clear about the results that you help your clients achieve, just like we just talked about. And so typically a client that I work with wants to get to $10,000 a month. In my world, $10,000 a month is 2 sales, and that's not that tough, okay? Think about it this way. You sell 2 packages, or you enroll 2 clients at $5,000 each. How many clients or how many prospects do you think you need to speak to in order to make that result happen? I see a ton of people posting about booking 20 discovery calls, booking 50 discovery calls. And in the beginning, that can feel like, yeah, it's an awesome result. But over the long run, in terms of growing your business, that's kind of overwhelming, right? That you have to speak to 20 people, that you have to speak to 50 people to make $10,000 is a lot, right? Why not speak to 10 people to make the same amount of money, right? Why not focus on, yes, right? Why not focus on, making sure that your messaging is so clear that it speaks to your ideal clients, that you're drawing those people out to you. So there's less people that you have to talk to. So when I say focus on, let's say 10 calls versus having to do 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 in a month, it's a lot easier, right? To wrap your mind around finding 10 people to talk to. And the number 10 comes from the fact that the average industry closing ratio is 20%. So that means if you only need 2 clients a month, you only need to talk to 10 people because 20% of 10 is 2, right? So that's how I want you to start thinking. When I want you to think about big numbers in terms of the dollars coming into your bank account, not necessarily in terms of the amount of people that you need to speak to, because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I don't want you to feel like it's too hard, you can't do it, and then you start focusing on other things, right? Awesome. So what I really want you to do is think about how can you reach the ideal people that you need, as few of them as possible, to enroll them into your services, right? So how do you, in your messaging, speak to the right people? And you also know that you're packaging or you're pricing your programs at the right price so that you don't have to talk to so many people. You don't have to work so hard in order to make the financial goals you've set for yourself every single month. That's how you make whatever your dollar amount is, and you do it without overwhelm. Right? You get super clear, super specific about who you're talking to, what you can offer them, and it's priced at the right price point to make your life a ton easier, and also to know that you're supporting your clients in the way that they need to be supported. Cool? So I hope that's given you a shift in perspective of what you need to focus on. Don't run out there trying to book 20 calls, trying to book 50 calls. You can if you want, but I wouldn't focus on that if you don't have to. I'd focus on drawing in the people who most immediately need what it is that you're offering, and then closing them into a package that's the right fit for them, obviously, but also at the right price so that you're going to be able to sustain yourself. You're going to be able to, really show up and shine in your business without feeling overwhelmed by having to work with so many people at lower price points. Cool? All right. So I hope what I've shared with you today has provided some value. And if you want to learn, there's another tip that I have, or actually it's a real strategy that I share with my clients on how to make 10K months very easy. You can go to DesireeStafford.com/10K months. Again, it's DesireeStafford.com/10K months. And there you can download a free report that's going to walk you through some of the steps that I take my clients through in order to ramp up this goal of making $10,000 a month. Cool. All right. So I will see you again tomorrow. Same time, same place. As always, it's my pleasure to be here with you. Thank you so much for the hearts. And until we speak again, I hope you're up to big, bold things in your life and in your business. And I truly hope that you're stepping up and being the woman you know you're meant to be. Speak soon. Take care.